Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? It is now February the 18th, a Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Time, and Litecoin was requested for an update, so I figured why not do an update on it. I can't say that there's much change on it, that's why I haven't really done an update on it, but let's go over what has been going on so far. So for Litecoin, what we see is waves 1, waves 2, waves 3. And oh, by the way, I forgot to say, make sure you guys upvote this content on Twitter, and sorry, on Steam it if you guys find that the materials helped you. And some people on Twitter don't subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'm sure some people on YouTube don't follow me on Twitter. I think that to get the best of both worlds, it's important to have access to both media channels. You guys might be missing out on a lot of relevant information if you're not following me on YouTube as well. Because I think that I have got about 45,000, 50K on YouTube and about 60 to 70K on Twitter. And I just don't want you guys to miss out on the content, right? Because I'm actively tweeting and I'm also actively putting videos on there as well. And you guys should probably create an account on Steam as well to get access to my blogs, because my blog also has a lot of written information that's important to consider down the road as well. And it just gives like a very general bias. So let's go over this very quickly. I'm gonna actually delete some of these notes here because some of them are not relevant anymore. Okay. Yeah, basically deleting all of this right here. It's probably a lot better. Okay, there we go. So Litecoin did three waves up so far from what we can see. Okay, now it did 3 waves up, but it's failing up there, right? I don't know if this is the 5th wave, right? I can't really tell if this is the 5th wave or not. So we're gonna go over CoinMarketCap first of all. Let me just pull that up here. Excuse me, I still have a sore throat. So on CoinMarketCap, we're actually losing a lot of money in the market right now. We were over $525 billion, but now we're down about around 8%. Market cap is at $482 billion now. And for Litecoin, let's go take a look at the 24-hour volume. The 24-hour volume was about $1 billion thus far. But if you guys notice, a few days ago, we were actually at 2 billion, 2.3 billion, 1 billion. Yesterday was at 800 million, and we picked it up slightly here by about 25% of this number here. Not bad. Litecoin's down about 6.48% altogether. So we have 2 support zones. We have one support zone here between 196 and 209, and that's basically derived from just the bottom end right here, the bottom end of this flag that consolidated, right? I don't know if this is a 5th wave or not. It could very well be, so we're gonna have to take a look at that. But even if it was the 5th wave, our fib extensions actually remain fairly similar, I would imagine here, but we'll have to reevaluate that further down the road here. So we need a clear break above this right here, above 238 with lots of volume. Okay, don't mind the sound in the background. I'm at the folks for can't say it right. I'm at the folks for dinner this weekend. The clear break above 238 with massive volume, and the candle close above $238. Right, and at least a 5 to 15 minute time frame, and that's what would have signaled this particular trade right here, right, with the risk to reward ratio of about 5.27, and that would have been a really nice trade. So you would have entered it around, where is it here, around 238 plus, stop loss very tight at 233. You would have targeted between 267 to 275, or sorry, 265 to 275. Chance to gain 13.2%, chance to lose 5% as well. That would have been a really nice risk to reward setup there, but it never actually happened, right? We never actually even got close to it from this top here. So how far did we get up there? Like 230-ish, 235? And because we didn't even get close to the 238 range, there was no reason to enter the trade, right? For a long at least. Now, how is this target, wave 3? Sorry, how is this target derived? Well, the target is derived from taking wave 3, hitting slightly below 161.8, okay? Right, slightly below. Sorry, am I doing this wrong? Yeah, I think I'm doing this entirely wrong here. So since wave 3 hit below 161.8, assume a hit between 161.8 and 261.8 as the next target, which is very relevant, right? And we're also targeting slightly below this extension up here as well. So using Elliott Waves theory, wave 3 is often the longest and never the shortest, right? we assume that wave 5 is shorter than wave 3, and using wave 3 fib extension, we target less than the 1-to-1 right there, which makes entire sense to me. So the next lower support zone would probably be around here, would be at the fib extension level, which is between the 186 and 192 range right here. See this right here? That's the golden pocket range right there. If you guys see it a little bit closer right there, 185, that range there, 196. I can't speak today. I think I'm too tired. I'm going to head back to bed after this right here. It would be roughly between 196 and 209. So right now, there's really no change. What I'm going to wait for is for it to fall into this support zone right here, which is between about the 382 fib level and also the 0.5 fib level. So if there's no reason to enter the trade, right, we just got to kind of sit back and hold tight right now. I don't see any change whatsoever. So the alternate scenario is that we retrace. This one right here is the alternate scenario where if it does level off there, right, this could be a possible risk to reward setup as well of 3.14, where we would enter it roughly, where is it here? Roughly, say 196 or so, right, the lower end there, and then we would target the higher end, and then we would take our stop loss. It's up to you guys how you manage your risk, right? I'm just talking about what I might do. So we end up setting our stop loss to about 182 range, which is below the golden pocket range right there. So I see absolutely no change at all in anything for Litecoin quite yet. And because I see no change at all, there's no reason to enter a trade. So I'm waiting patiently right now for it to fall into one of my support zones where I will reevaluate entry. I think that Litecoin has some pretty nice targets with really good risk to reward ratios, and it's just a matter of waiting, right? We just got to wait very, very patiently for everything going on. So other than that, I just want to give you guys honestly like a super quick update on where I stand with it, okay? And there's really no change whatsoever, except this hard support here is important, okay? This hard support line right there around the, you know, like the 170 range right here, that cannot break. If it does break, we're going to be in a lot of trouble, and we can consider it an impulse wave failure. And instead of this being an uptrend, we're going to have to prepare for a short-term bearish market. So do not ever discount the possibility that we could be entering a bear market because of Bitcoin possibly failing this impulse wave up. So you guys always got to keep in mind of this as well, okay? And we got to play it day by day as day traders. Excuse me. We got to play it day by day as day traders because we react to new information coming in. As much as I would love to predict more swing and longer term positions, it's just not going to happen, guys. I'm sticking to my guns. This channel of mine is more so dedicated towards very short-term swing trading and specifically day traders as well. So this is where I stand. No news whatsoever. We are in a no trade zone, in my personal opinion. This is a no trade zone right here, guys. Right in here. This is a kind of a no trade zone to me. You know, it's between 220 to 230. I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities for the people that would like to enter, but for myself personally, I just don't see anything right now. It is range bound, and because it is range bound, I just don't see anything happening anytime in the very short term. Maybe in a few days, like 3, 4, 5 days, or who knows, right? Who absolutely knows, but nothing right now as it stands. So I hope that this update has helped you to gain a little bit of perspective on where we stand right now. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you guys upvote this stuff on Steemit, and be sure to follow me as well on both Twitter and on YouTube. Have yourselves a great day, guys, and I look forward to seeing you more in the future. Bye now.